and also his ability in cutting out the aerial threat is definitely what Kitara Football Club will need this afternoon. And of course, his experience. But by and large, one of the things that has changed about Kitara Football Club this afternoon compared to how they lined up against Snake in the game that they lost, at this time they have more creativity right from the middle, which they did not have last time around. And one of the criticism that was leveled against their coach, Brian Senyondo, was playing with the players that were largely defensive-minded that time.
Well, Richard Washwa also rings a couple of changes from the squad that last competed in the league and won their game. Alfred Mudekereza makes his return to the goal sticks there. Moses Waiswa finds his way into the midfield as Ashraf Mandela gets into that back line. And stepping out of the squad, Brighton Ukani goes to the bench. Jack Komakech not available tonight. Eric Kambale as well as Masiko do not have space as Yunus Sentamu gets to lead the line today.
Well, it's very interesting to see Alfred Mudekereza make his return, but I think it's by and large because of the tension that is surrounding this game. So Jack Komakech has got a place on the bench. Being an inexperienced goalkeeper, I think they feel that it's better to try somebody who is been in this kind of situations and has weathered the storm. But you look at this Vipers side and they've got players that have been there, done it. And you can see the kind of selection that has been made by the coach is largely hinged on the fact that he's gone more for the experience and the quality that he possesses.
And so the pace is set, the tale must be told. 22 games played. Vipers have failed to win 10 games in total. 7 of those 10 games have come against the top 9 clubs in the league at the moment. Will Kitara use that to their advantage?
Well, you think that Vipers has not had the best of performances this season, especially as defending champions. And I guess that's the reason why teams like Kitara have got the belief that maybe they can dislodge them. And I'm sure that they come into this game feeling that they can go toe-to-toe with the Vipers Sports Club. They have seen Vipers drop points against Gaddafi, like you said. They have seen them be outplayed by a team like Bright Stars. So why not go out and also give it a real try like they did last weekend?
Every blade of grass on the pitch, Frank Katongole. Another one that will be hoping that this might be the season that makes him a breakout star. The ball is played out to the wing. Yunus Sentamu now getting to his captain and gets the return ball. Sentamu rushes in! And they draw first blood! The hitman, Yunus Junior Sentamu, lines the scopes, sets the table, gets his victim, draws first blood here.
And, giving the Vipers a lead, but just look at the way they broke the heart of Kitara's defense. They were just not in the right position, and clearly it was an own goal coming, and therefore they will need that aerial presence and physicality to try and swat out that danger.
Long ball battling here for space. Vipers win that mini duel. That midfield, it's been one of the key constants here, and as we did say earlier on, the skies let loose and the first hints of rain begin to come down on the stadium. How that will definitely affect the game, well, again, only time can tell.
Yeah, we hope that it doesn't open up any further. The sun still continues to take center stage.
Shot coming in. It's from a bit of a hit of desperation. Fans seem unfazed and not ready to move. This is just how much this game means. If you're not close up, you probably would think we're mistaken here in claiming that we do see hints of rain as sun continues to pour itself out here.
It helps also to cool the temperatures because it's really been pretty hot.
Sizzling would be the appropriate word. Well, we've already done half an hour and 2 minutes to boot, and it's still the visitors that are in the lead as Kitara now try to orchestrate another attack here to the final third. Picking out Levin Cabon. Can he breathe life once again into the Royals? Cabon, Okello, Donato. Well, that and a fumble here. Mudekereza gets onto the ball. We talked about what the weather would probably bring up. Very fine passer of the ball he is, quite appropriate and accurate with his pass. Through pass is made, back to Waiswa, gets it back to Okello. Okello will look to drive forward and shoot from distance. Looks like the instruction from the head coach was pretty clear for Alan Okello. In the meantime, Milton Karisa seeming to prompt the referee into sending the game to halftime. And just like he did pull the strings for the opening goal, pitch, and off goes Frank Katongole Kante.
Well, interesting substitution there being made by Vipers at the beginning of the second half. I don't know whether it was getting to some sort of rhythm, and that's something that we've not seen from them much in this game.
It was around this time in the reverse fixture that a would-be equalizer was wrongfully cancelled. Looks like the stage is set once again for another equalizer to be sought. Waswa Richard quite animated here with how much space is being afforded to the former Vipers man, Frank Zagatumwesije.
Yeah, I thought that was a very good run. I don't know whether he got the hit as well as he might have wanted it. I guess it was getting a bit off balance following that bit of a nudge there coming in from right centre. He had the option of maybe trying to square the ball to his teammate Dennis Omedi.
Living Cabon will look to streak forward once again. Ball this time, good sliding interception there. Brian Senyondo with a mask of fury imprinted on his face.
His judges are trying to play better now. You see they're really dominating.
Cabon crosses, averted, thrust back in, intercepted. Moses Waiswa picks up the pieces, looking to turn the charge around. Vipers forced into a 360 turn every time they get the ball. And Eric Kambale, well, might have some explaining to do to his coach and his teammates for that particular move. As there's a substitution that is due, Moses Waiswa will exit the game. In comes Abubakar Lawal. Once again, a not quite up to par performance from Waiswa.
Well, I thought that the first half was better than his second half.
A bit unaware of the impending danger looming behind him, looking for the 1-2, setting the ball up here. This is Donato Okello, tries to cross the ball first time. Easily cut out here by Issa Mubiru.
Yeah, good play by Kitara. Now you can see that they're trying to get into some sort of rhythm. You can see they're passing the ball well. They're trying to stretch Vipers. They need just to maintain this kind of tempo, and you think that they will inevitably get the rewards.
Ball side played. Donato Okello with the cut back, the header, and does it equalize? Thwart clear. Well, this is where the referees will now earn their money. Ekbad set to come through and take the place of Milton Karisa, as Abdul Karim Watambala will also be allowed to get into the fray for the final few minutes of the game. Question is, whose spot will he take?
Well, Watambala replaces Karisa, then Abdul Salem is replacing Alan Okello. I suspect that could be the substitution, the second substitution, maybe rather the duo that goes of Alan Okello and Milton Karisa.
Long ball from a distance has no real consequence or real impact here, as it just sails away harmlessly. Well,
if Vipers were to win the championship this season, then they will have halved the deficit between them and KCCA.
Intriguing shot here, and Abubakar Lawal doubles the tally. It is done. It is dusted. The Venoms have struck again. Substitute Abubakar Lawal nails them to the cross, and it's game over here.
Yeah, absolutely. You think that there was a really, really weak defending there coming in from Kitara Football Club. They left themselves exposed and open, and you know that when Vipers get into that kind of situation, they never let such opportunities go to waste. You feel that that was the kind of ball that they could have easily kept out, but the way they were backtracking to try and get back into position was really weak. And no wonder that they seem to be following that defeat to neck, and that's a result that you think that really undid them. They should never have lost that game, and now against Vipers, big situation.
Big shots, big save. Living Cabon testing out Budekereza. Budekereza answering in pure superlative affirmation. And that's a corner. It was a dipping shot. Well, too direct to the goalkeeper, right down the center. Still needed to be on top of his game to keep that out.
I thought Mutekereza, that was a brilliant save, no doubt about it. did a very good job there, because that's not an easy ball to keep out, especially when you look at the kind of elevation that Living Carbon had given it. You've got to really, push your body up, and he did that quite well, but also to make sure that he got the right timing of it.
They have done it. They have executed what was improbable.